Greetings. Today's Saturn Day, and I want to talk about the Saturn light codes that came through last week for me. And so I believe that they represent like a new transition into the golden age, which Saturn is discipline, right? It represents discipline, action, like the material world. The time, it represents time, and for all that. And I feel that as it appeared to me transforming into gold, it's like a new way of existing. Like we've entered this like completely new earth, right? Of gold everywhere. It's the golden age of transformation for us. And Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius, and it rules karma. So what I did a little research, but it just feels like giving myself a week to integrate what I was picking up. Like it does feel like careers are changing. For me, it feels a little different. The way I see money, the way I see how I want to live, like, the comforts, right? They feel so different. They feel different, and I feel more laid back and less stressed. Like I feel so aligned to how I feel as a soul and as a human. It's the human part of me. It's catching up to the soul. The soul is like, hey man, just chill. Everything that you deserve is coming to you. You're the creator of your world, and I believe all of that. But there's a human part of me that was very, it was still programmed to freak out, with when it comes to money and things like that. And ruled by Capricorn, by Saturn, so it would be so stressful to understand something, but still have a part of me that's not willing to accept the peaceful part that everything is already there for me. I just have to embody it, and that was a little challenging at times for me. So I did a little bit of research on Google, and I'm just gonna give a quick summary. So what I got, the information that I received was Golden Saturn represents the ultimate transformation of limitations, discipline, and karma into spiritual enlightenment, mastery, and abundance, which is abundance, the gold, And Saturn is considered lead, and lead it represents the heavy inner work, to turn lead into gold. That's what was accomplished, and last week. And it was like, was it the solstice? Yeah, it was around the solstice. So any hardships, fear, and limitations got turned into gold. And we are receiving the spiritual wisdom, strength, and enlightenment of the Golden Saturn era. So I feel it's freaking, I feel it. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you felt so different. And last week too. So I've been working with the, like, when I go into meditation, I call upon Golden Saturn, and I apply it to as many things as I can. Even right here, let's call in Golden Saturn, in this moment. So I invite you to take a deep breath in and feel the planet appearing before you in its beautiful golden aspect. And just feel it in your body. I feel like pressure on my head, so I'm gonna focus on that area with this golden light, golden Saturn. Not just see like the planet like hovering on my head and alchemizing any of that, any of the lead, right? Hardships, any stress into enlightenment, into gold. And that feels very peaceful. So yeah, if you want to stay in this state, go ahead, keep your eyes closed or be in a state of relaxation. I wanted to touch about also the pink frequency that has been entering this atmosphere, this earth, and it all has also to do with the frequency of the golden Saturn. You know, everything works together. There's no separation. And I feel like we have to like tune ourselves to that channel. In my last video, I spoke about one of the channel information was to tune to your channel of being bold and your you know, your channel, your own gift, your own power. And I feel like that is a thing of perspective, you know, the perspective that we want to perceive, you know. If you want to continue feeling like you lack something, that's your perspective, you know. Your that's how you want to see your world. But you know, it all could be transformed, and that's on you, your choice to create the transformation, to accept, you know, this beautiful golden era that we stepped into, you know. And you know, when you start really seeing it and tapping into it and utilizing it, you're projecting out into your field, your world, your frequency, like everything in existence. You start projecting it with gold, you know, or with the pink beautiful frequency. But yes, so just tune into that, see how it resonates with you. And you know, we do have the full moon on Monday, and that's Capricorn strawberry full moon, which is it's you know, I want to say it's related to pink, the pink frequency that we've been anchoring. And the golden Saturn, like bringing the golden Saturn to your manifestation, or whatever you're working on that day, you know, bringing that beautiful gold frequency, and also bringing that beautiful pink frequency from the heart and the higher heart, you know. Bring all those energies in, and you know, put your intention of how your daily structures, you know, your discipline and your karma, how you see it, you know, how you're gonna shift it and transform it, how you're gonna invite it in this time, since you know we've jumped. You know, we did a beautiful jump into a new way of existing, and the transformation was it was deeply felt on my end. So I want you to tune into that and share with me if anything shifted last week for you, or in general if you've been feeling different, because that's how it's been feeling, very different. And when you start feeling a little off, you're not feeling that centered, call in the Golden Saturn, and it will teach you how to like turn everything you're feeling into gold. It's a new way of like money wise abundance, how you're gonna make money, how the karma feels so different too. It's like you completed the earth-based karma, and it got a new chemistry even. So yeah, that's so freaking beautiful. And put your awareness into that, like journal everything that you go through on a daily basis, and see the difference of when you're just in a space, and when you're in a space where you bring in Golden Saturn in. Let's see. I wanna tap into Golden Saturn, see if there's anything that should be shared that I haven't said yet. It's saying Golden Saturn is about your channel, like your it's how much you were willing to release, and what you're ready to receive. And even your interactions with your outer world, right? The people you encounter, the places you go. When you utilize that frequency, just pay attention to what shifts, what if you've noticed any, like, a difference. And by utilizing it as you're out and about, you're actually, anchoring it to different locations as well. And they're saying too that like even your face structure, your how you feel, like it's what you radiate, what you embody inside radiates on the outside. So if you're accepting golden light, the golden age, golden transformation, like you're gonna notice like a difference in your appearance and the way your actions, and you're gonna feel more called to change your diet, to be healthier wise, and things that are not so good. You're like, if something you want to eat and it's not the best for you, you're gonna like no you're gonna but acknowledge it, like, I shouldn't eat this. And that's the new new you, the new version of you that went through a transformation in this period. I want to ask about time. So is it like time is more of a like a structure that was forced on us to, they say the rat race, like get up, go to work, da da da, go home and burn yourself, live in the burnout state of mind, and always having to be on the go and do things, but it's not something that's like for you, something that's not nurturing for you. And what gold frequency it says it puts a stop to that time, the need to do things outside of yourself, like your boundaries. That and I'm seeing Chronos, which is the deity that is also Saturn. I see him with like a golden cloak, and he had those sand timers, and I seen how that sand timer is is like disappearing, and I see how it's disappearing, but it's forming into a circle, and the sand is like spinning. There's no like time, it's just universal now. We're in this universal time, so you might feel your days off. You might you might be confused about time. They say time is endless. There's really no such thing as a time structure. It's just endless. Time is a traveling, like the energy. It's like they're saying like money. Money is a frequency. Time is a frequency. So you could like, move the time as you please. Much time, okay. I'm like, how much time do I have? I don't want to like record too long. Anything else? I was saying just love. Put yourself in the frequency of love, and be grateful for everything, and detach from things that are stressful. Don't focus too much on it. Just like let go, release, and call in the Golden Saturn frequency. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Let's ground this energy, this frequency through love, gratitude, and appreciation. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to share your experience or your whatever you received during this video. I would love to hear your take. I'm wishing you a happy Saturn day. I love you. Take care.